See you in a bit, guys. One moment. Good evening, guys. My name is F1RacingMad and welcome back to the Humber Racing Live. We are live, twitch.tv/F1RacingMad, and I welcome one and all to round 2 of the Malaysian iGP here at iGPmanager.com. As always, I am still here, but we are meant to have 3 people in the stream tonight. It is going to be myself, Liam Jenkins, and Scott, but their Twitter accounts are there to see if you do want to tweet him. Even feel free to tweet Liam. I know where Scott is, not sure where Liam is, so if you want to tweet Liam to see where he is, please feel free. But otherwise, welcome everyone to the second round. First round was so fun, so close. Let's see how close the Malaysian Grand Prix for Formula Stanley is. Top 5 separated yesterday from about just under a second, so that was crazy enough. So let's try and find Formula Stanley, and we will see what is going to be happening here. So Pops Racing takes the pole position away from Chaz Racing, with the other Pops car in 3rd place. A really good job there by him. Geo Racing in 4th, with Appleyard in 5th, and Chaz, the other car, in 6th place. So there is a second best team on the grid. Impact Racing there in 7th and 8th place, taking the 4th row. Jackhammer in 9th, with L Jenkins of Crack Coke in 10th place. Appleyard just outside there with Jarrett Motorsport in 12th and 14th, sandwiching the Geo Racing car. Technoc Racing is a brand new team with Max Power in 16th and 17th place. Technoc again just outside there in 18th place. French Fries Racing in 19th and 20th, with Jack Hammer Racing in 21st. Mercedes Panda in 22nd. Thomas the Tank Engine in 23rd, in between both Mercedes there. F1 Extremist in 25th, sandwiching Ryan's car down in 26th, so not really a good strategy by him. Then you got Thomas the Tank Engine in 28th, with Ryan Harrison in 29th, with Monster F1 in 30th and 31st, and Crack Coke at the back with 32 or 32nd even. People in the chat, Zonda, please read your messages. You've got 19 messages unread. I know what they are though. Oh, apart from Bradley. Okay, I will have to. I think it's 4 anyway now, so it's kind of. And also, guys, it is 4 leads, so don't you worry. Yeah, people are getting annoyed that I'm just wearing just one shirt as well, which I don't know why I actually came out of that. Because I got to launch it. Oh man, my head's not in the game tonight. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be Formula Stanley round 2 at Malaysia, and we've got about 1 minute to go till the race gets underway. And again, it happens with that little glitch. There you go. Just do it that, and there we go. Right then, so it is cloudy, it seems. Weather is cloudy. Let's have a look at people tyre wise. So you got the top 5 all on soft tyres, with the first of the hard tyres. I believe that is Appleyard on. Oh no, Appleyard's on 5th. The first of it is Chaz Racing on hard tyres. So this should be interesting indeed to see what kind of tyre strategy will work for this race. Let's just increase that, and we'll increase the car. You got Jarrett there in 7th. You got also another one. You got Impact there. First new Impact cars in 8th, and also in. I don't know, because this has decided to freeze. Yay! Oh my god, this is going crazy. Going crazy. I'm not having luck today, guys, at all. I'm not having luck whatsoever. Hopefully it will load. Hopefully it loads. There we go. Okay, set up again. Here we go, guys. Race is underway here. Oh, it's already up. It is already underway. Okay, that was a very quick underway as we are going into the first corner. Leading away is Pops Racing. Let's see what he can do. And if people are joining in, welcome to the iGP stream. This is Formula Sunny, round 2 of Malaysia. As we go into the first corner, a few movement. Fernandez for Chaz Racing in the lead with soft tyres. Let's see what kind of a gap he can pull on the opening first sector. Man, that is quite a bit of a gap. It's about half a second gap, I reckon. Going across the sector 1, it's not there because it's not face to face with the real world. Through here, sector 1, through the S's, there you go. It's a second gap already. Man, oh man, that's pretty big gap already away from the Pops Racing there in 3rd and 4th. Then you got Geo Racing in or 2nd and 3rd for Pops. 4th is Geo Racing with Appleyard there in 5th place. The first of the hard tyres is Chaz Racing at Robinson, but you got L Jenkins just behind him there in 7th place on a brand new on a pair of soft tyres. I believe this is going to be very hard, a very high tyre wear, I believe, for this race. Is man, oh man, Fernandez of Chaz is just getting away right now. How quick is he going? Is he going to do a soft hard this race? I think he may do here, but that is going crazy at the moment. He is really on the charge here. There's quite a few movements right now. At the bottom you've got Matrameni or whatever he is, and then Chatapadaha, I think. But you know, but look at Chaz Racing go. There's a 4-second gap already on the first lap. How is Chaz Racing doing this? Nice little battle for 2nd for 4 guys. Then you got a kind of a bit of a train for Appleyard just holding up all the rest of the field here. It's kind of the same sight of what we happened in Formula B's last race. We pretty much the whole field was separated by 5th to 30th, with the others just, you know, just having a bit of a struggle. But Fernandez is on the charge, a 31-1 now from. He's a whole second quicker in the first sector alone. Amazing work here by Chaz. Oh, well, looking down the field, you've got Classius overtaking Jenkins for Jackhammer for 6th place there. Just now need to try and get past of the Appleyard racer, as I believe he or she is just done. No, it's still there, so it needs to try and fin. But it looks like Fernandez is definitely doing a soft hard rights now. I have to watch Formula B's round 1 up to this. It is either on Twitch or on my YouTube channel, which the video did go live today as this Kodak. Go away. But Fernandez really on the push now. He's like another second quick in the middle sector. So Pop's looking like he's going to be doing a soft hard and a soft by look for his tyres. But there you go. It's a 33-2-1. In the first sector compared to 36-2, another the gap now is 7 seconds. So 3 seconds faster Fernandez that one. Is it even in John? But man, oh man, oh man, I think hard tyres will probably be a safer bet, but you may not be quick. But let's just see what Fernandez does. Can he get another personal best and fastest first sector in the first sector? Yes, he does. A 31 flat. He's really on a charge now. As Scott's in here. Good evening, Scott. But now you've got Pop starting to catch up, a 31.9 now. So it's still about a second quicker, with Dio Racing going a bit quicker as well. So it's going to be interesting, as I actually have forgot to tweet out the actual link to the actual stream as we're live now. So I may have to do that right now. Give me a moment, guys. 32.3 from Chaz Racing in the middle sector. 32.9, so still 6/10 faster. So it's surely got to be pitting soon. Sorry guys, I'm just tweeting out the stream because I forgot to do that. No one's in the pits. DRS is now active, so got a few little battles going on, actually. Just looking at the pack very briefly there. And quite a few battles. Right then, that is now tweeted out. Right, let's see the gap. 31.4 then from Chaz, and it's a 31.4, so they finally matched him after 4 laps of racing. Pops is now finally matched the leader, but his tyres are so worn out. I'm guessing he'll be coming into pits, and a few people may be coming into the pits. It's good evening, Dre. Where is Tom Liam? I have no idea. Guys, feel free to tweet Liam. Feel free to tweet Liam. It should be tonight. Tonight's stream should be this. It should be me, Liam Jenkins and Scott, but I know where Scott is because he is doing some bits and bobs for iRacing, about the iRacing stream he's doing this weekend. But Liam, I have no idea. I've tried tweeting him, Skyping him. I cannot get in contact with him, so feel free to pester him if you want. As we go back to the race, Chaz Racing still carries on for another lap, a 33 flat. Ramet's done a 32.7, so he's being caught by 3 tenths in that middle sector. Goes across the line at 34.7. He has worn those tyres out so badly here right now. As Pops comes across the line and does a 30.2. Matched him still, yet Fernandez is really heating up those tyres quite a bit. Don't use a as a multiplication sign. What? What do you mean? I don't know. Have I really? Have I really put that? I don't know. I need to have a look at that. Sorry. Very sorry. It was quick. I had to do it quick. I'm very, very sorry. Right, Jenkins going up the pits, actually. Just thinking about it. He's on that brand new pair of hard tyres. Chaz now losing a second. He's losing time now. 6th place of Impact Racing, 30.3 so on hard tyres. So he's still doing quite well on hard tyres at the moment. So you know, don't worry. We're not talking about me. Oh, okay, thank God. Whew, I'm happy now. Anyway, middle sector 33.7, 32.8, losing a second now. A sector. So surely Chaz should have to pit right now. He's losing this much time. As I think that's Impact, they're doing a 32.7 as well, so he's doing quite quick times on the hard tyres. So let's see, Fernandez comes into the pits. Surely it's going to be for hard tyres. Surely. There's Sylvester's coming in the pits from Geo Racing, and Pops also, Vettel coming in the pits. So would it be? Yes, it is for hard tyres as well. Will we see anyone else come in the pits? I see the Jarrett Motorsport car, Busson come into the pits. We've also seen the Jackhammer Racing car. We've also seen Thomas the Tank Engine coming in the pits. So where would Chaz come out now? Where would Chaz come out? He's currently in 9th place, so a lot of cars stream past him right now. He's down to 15th, 16th. Coming now in front. Just in front there of Techno Racing. It looks like he's got a bit of curves right now. He's using curves to try and get a bit more heat in the tyres. But at the moment, Pops Racing leading the way here on pretty good soft tyres, may I add. So let's see if Chaz's aggressive strategy are going very quick and that can burn these hard tyres up very a little bit easier. But you've got to be careful. This is a very high tyre wear track. 3rd place you have got Appleyard, 3rd is Impact, 4th is Chaz, 5th is Impact again, 6th is Appleyard, 7th is Geo Racing, 8th place is Jarrett Motorsport, 9th is Max Power, and 10th is French Fries Racing. As the pack is slightly spread out, you've got Chaz Racing there trying to catch up to Techno Racing there in 15th place. Let's see what he can do, but let's see if Pops goes on for another lap. He surely can do another 2 or 3. Surely there's going to be like another 2 or 3 laps they can do on here. So, but you know, we shall see. John, is it normally only you two? If you're listening to the stream, it is normally us two, but I think we're starting to get Scott and maybe Dre into the stream a little bit more. Right, French Fries Racing in the pits, Jackhammer Racing in the pits. Will they be switching for soft tyres, or will it be switching to another pair of hard tyres? We shall soon see, as they stop, and they are switching both to hard tyres right now. As I see people tweeting Liam right now, I'm not sure if he's got an answer, but I'm not too sure. Oh, that's nice, Dom. That's very persuasive there from to. Oh man, right. Nothing really else I can do apart from just commentate on Malawi. Anyway, right, on we go. Lap 7 of 14. We're pretty much at the halfway mark. Pops Racing still leading away with no pit stops at the moment. The leading pitter is Fernando Chaz Racing, who hasn't really made much of a gain, but he's still doing quite quick. 32.1, but he's a second slower than the lead's pace at the moment, with a pretty much a quite reasonable tyres, may I add. But let's see, Ramos is coming in the pits at the halfway stage. He's coming into the pits, the long sweeping left-hander, as you can completely miss that final turn. Second place is also in on Appleyard Racing, I believe, and Mansell of Impact Racing coming into the pits also. Oh, we've got a few other. You've got Geo Racing, you've got the Appleyard and Giant Motorsport, French Fries Racing, Mercedes Panda also coming in, as Chaz is coming down the pit straight now, as both of the F1 Extremist cars come in the pits also. But Chaz looks like to have this in the bag. Yes, he has. Chaz retakes the lead effectively of the pitters. Mercedes Panda loses time in the pit stop as well, as both of the Monster F1 team cars coming into the pits. So at the moment, you got the front two runners of Robinson of Chaz Racing and Impact Racing still leading the way here. You could just see there Chaz Racing using a little bit of curve to try and catch up there, as both of these guys probably going to go on to about lap 10 or lap 11. They're going to be pitting probably for a pair of soft tyres to get them to the end of the race. But you know, we still got the top 6 who have yet to pit, and also 8th place of Techno still yet to pit. Oh man, leave the puns to Liam, Dom. That's if he gets in here tonight. Right then, so here comes the leader into the pits. Chaz Racing carries on for another lap. But what will we see Impact go for? Will we go see for a brand new pair of soft tyres, or will we go with a hard tyres? Is guy coming to his pit box right about now, or is it further down the pack? No, it isn't. Slightly further down the pack, because here comes third place. But I believe this is Matt's Power coming across the line as he switches a pair of hard tyres for Impact Racing. So let's see what happens, as we've got Mercedes Panda coming in the pits now. Can Impact Racing get a point here, I wonder? That would be great on their debut to the season, as ahead of the Serbia there, Vadeo Racing on his hard tyres, a bit worn hard tyres, may I add. So RJH really going quite quick. A 31.8 that last lap in the middle set. They're going pretty quick right now, as we had message from Liam. On my way back from my bike ride, I thought I would be earlier, but we'll make it ASAP. Thank you guys. Thank you for tweeting Liam. He's on his way back off a bike ride. But going back to the race, Chaz Racing and Robinson still going quite strong here. He's only half a second slower than Pettick, and he's on slightly better tyres than him. So let's see what happens. A 32.7, 2 tenths faster, 1 tenth faster, matching the same time in 4th place for RJH. But you have got Chaz Racing there going quite quick on 31.7, so he's going quite quick on these hard tyres right now. We had contact from the Jenkins, and then Dom says, hard bike rides, who needs to be in shape? Me? Anyway, Chaz Racing in the pits. You've also got the Matt's Power. Both of Matt's Power's cars. You've got RJH coming in the pits also. So you've got currently Techno in the lead, but not anymore. Fernandez retakes the lead of the race now. So let's see. We'll see where Chaz Racing comes out in front. He's going to go down to 7th place. Down at 7th place, just ahead of a tail for Pops Racing. Pops Racing has seemed to lost out quite a bit here. But Techno still has not pitted, so still another 2 places could be moved up as a few more guys come across. Scott also put same here, but without the bike fin. Specs, he wasn't as in shape as he thought. Oh, don't be mean to Liam, guys. Don't be mean. Right then, the battle is going to be between Fernandez and Ramos. They are both pitted, first and fourth. You've got both of their techno cars in the middle there, and one's on hards and one's on softs. Who's going to win? It's on the fence. It's going to be Pops. What do you think, guys? Pops or Chaz for the win here with around 4 laps to go at Malaysia. And again, if you are watching this, welcome to the stream, guys. You are watching Formula Stanley race first off at round 2 at Malaysia. But who will win, Chaz or Pops, as Techno comes into the pits for 1 and his second driver? So that will make it a bit clearer for Pops now. Let's see what he can do, how much damage he can cause in his last four laps of the Malaysian iGP for Formula Stanley. Robinson has DRS. He's going to make a move for 6th place now. That promotes him to 4th because of Techno pitting at the moment. So Techno out the points now, with Appleyard just taking the move there and Gia getting the last remaining point. It makes for a string glitch. It makes the string glitch if I have iGP because it just flashes, so you know. I can't help it. My pronunciation is ruined. I have a lisp. I had speaking problems when I was younger and I still have it. So don't make... I'm trying my best with these. I'm not the best with pronunciation. But anyway, let's get back to the race. 2 tenths faster in the first sector. Alone there from Ramirez, I think. Let's see, middle sector matching both the same in the middle sector. 3rd place is catching up with Impact Racing, using a bit more Curzit as Odderson for RJ really going quick. A 30.2 in the middle sector. Don't worry, Seb. Not many people know that anyway, so don't you worry. You know, I just have fun with it. If I don't pronounce it, I don't pronounce it. You know, I can't help it. It doesn't help with the mic as well. Quite popping quite a lot of the time. 3 laps to go. Chaz Racing still in the lead. Wow, look at that. Robinson fastest lap of the race, a 31.31 there from him. So he's starting to catch up for 3rd place of Impact. So this is going to be a nice little battle we have here, as Fernandez goes quicker in that last sector alone. So let's see what will happen here. I feel like British people in general is bad at pronunciation, especially foreign names. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree with that. So how many 7? I'm not opening that up now, Spets, as I think Scott's ready to come in. Well, the sounds of his Twitter. It's Taylor. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, Scott is ready to be called. So we're going to get Scott in here right now with about 2 laps to go. Lister's here, even in Lister. And let's call the group. I know Liam's not on, but Scott will probably be on, I'm guessing. And I need to sort out the audios, hopefully. Ah, it's just gone on now. Okay. Let's end it quick and then call him again. Because this Scott's just gone up. Alright then. Oh, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, Scott. How you doing?
Very well, thank you. Apologies for being a little bit late. I was sorting some bits and pieces out for my iRacing WCS broadcast tomorrow, which is going to be, I think, from what we've just been discussing and how it's all gone, rather a lot of fun compared to FSR. I think this is going to be tame compared to whatever we get with FSR, so it's going to be pretty fun, and it should be really enjoyable. So I've got Nick commentating alongside. So for one race and one race only, the commentary team for FSR World Championship were invading iRacing.
Very nice indeed. Right,
but I have been keeping up with the Formula Stanley race, and I know we're on the last couple of laps. And on a side note, I have a 2D pack.
Hooray!
So I can actually instead of when I wanted to use curves, instead of just guessing while looking at when my cars are accelerating, I can actually get some judgment as to where they bloody are on the circuit.
So much easier for you then. But we've got 2 laps left. Chaz Racing still in the lead there with Fernandez. He's going a bit slower now. 4 attempts lost out and half a second lost out in the first sector. So he's lost about a second this lap. But he's got enough of a gap to probably keep the lead away from Pops. Chaz Racing's other car is up to 3rd place now, taking over the Impact Racing car. And Geo Racers in 5th with Mansell with Impact again in 6th place. So Impact doing really well. Pops in 7th, Appleyard in 8th and in 9th place. But Geo Racing's got better tyres than the car ahead, so he could take 2 points away from him. We're on to the final lap now. So the field's kind of a bit spread out at the moment. So it's going to be a bit interesting for the last minute points battle. It's going to be close to 3rd. It's going to be close for probably 6th place. And Phillips just took over Appleyard there, but I think he's using a bit more curves now to try and get that position back.
I've just seen actually, I think it's El Garouge, that's his name. He's just taken P3 from Robinson, and already he's 9/10 quicker in Sector 1. Both of them have got just a little bit of curves just left, and Fernandez has got plenty. He's coming up to lap car 25, and I'm pretty sure that is going to be... oh, goodness me, look at the name of that one. I think that's Chatapade, I think. I'm going to go with that. If it's wrong, doesn't matter, but he's just about going to get him using some curves as well, just to dispose that back marker, and he swiftly does. And yeah, from what I've seen so far of this race, he's absolutely dominant. He flew away in the first couple of laps, and just has had a huge gap ever since. So he's using the rest of his curves on the back straight, and looks as though he's got it all wrapped up. So first race is going to go, I believe, if you want to round it off, Tom, to Mr. Fernandez.
Fernandez comes through the final corner of Malaysia to take another win. Second race on the trot here for Chaz Racing to take a win here for the Malaysian iGP for Formula Stanley. You've got Ramirez there for Pops Racing in... Oh, we've got retirements.
Yeah, Olsen and Marchione are both out of the race. Didn't see exactly what.
Oh, there they are. It looks like they ran out of fuel by the things looking at their car. And that classic Jenkins from Dre's brother there. That's Dre will be laughing probably, maybe.
That's yeah.
Well, sorry, Ryan.
Ryan's done it to his own. Done it to Dre's cars. Now he's done it to his own.
Yeah.
that doesn't spell a good omen. No offense, Ron. That doesn't spell a good omen for the rest of the season. So, but yeah, last few cars coming through now. We've got, let's see who else we got through. A couple of close battles, but last few cars coming across the line. We've got Leitonen and Kelly and Diaz and Novak and Claysons as well. And it'll be Chatapade, of course, is going to be the last man across the line. Actually, he's kind of a 19, in fact, so that's quite a few guys, but he's going to make it around the final corner in just a... No, it's not, in fact. It's actually Clarson's the last guy, because Chatapade came across the line just after the winner. So, last car comes across the line. Here he comes. And he is in. So, there we go. Race is done.
Well done, Chaz, again for another win of a Formula Stanley. As Dre put in chat, my brother overfueled and people just correcting me and underfueled. And he just says, shut up, Dom. Nothing new there. Anyway, so yeah, that's the first race of the three races here. Again, if people are joining in, welcome to the stream. And what do you think of my new graphics, Scott? I'm not sure if you've seen them or not.
Yeah, I was actually in your live stream was it the day before yesterday? I think they're pretty snazzy. They're pretty good, to be honest. I think they've done a pretty good job on those ones.
Thank you.
Nice little banners go across. That makes it a bit more professional, which is looking good.
Yeah, it's one of my best series on my channel, so I might as well put a little bit of effort and a bit more information on there, so it helps other people.
Why not?
Right then, so Formula Stanley's done. So let's see the championship if it has. Oh, it has updated. Right then, so Chaz now with 80 points in first position with Pops there with 42. Alpiard in third with 32, with Impact, with brand new to the season, I believe, with 23. Geo Racing with 13, with Coke in 6. Matt's Power with 4, and Ryan has 2 points still for RJH Racing.
Let's have a look. I'm gonna have to, and of course we've got French Fries, Jarrett Motorsport, Mercedes McPanda, F1 Extreme, Thomas the Tank Engine, Jackhammer Racing, Monster F1 Team, and Tech-On Racing, all not scoring just yet. But Chaz is looking pretty good in this early part of the season. I didn't see. You have to fill me in, Tom. What happened? Who won yesterday's race? Was it Chaz as well?
It was Chaz yesterday as well. Yes,
it was Chaz again. Excellent. So he's now taking a massive lead in the championship already. Which is pretty good. I want to quickly talk about. Do you know what? Yesterday I wasn't here, and I got a third and a sixth. And do you know what? I will take that because that was a brilliant result, even though I didn't live control. So I was very happy with that. It's not the win. I'm not going to be defeatist this season. It'll come. But that's a good start to the season. Although wasn't fussed about the win. I just wanted solid points, and third and sixth is definitely solid points. I will take that. Good start to the season.
I'm glad you're happy with your result.
I take it by contrast, Tom, you're not happy with yours.
No. I started 11th and 16th. I felt, okay, looking for good for points. I ended up 20th and 27th.
Ah.
Yeah.
That kind of says it all, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing else you can really say.
I was on soft tyres, even though there was a considerable battle from about 5th down to 30th. And when I mean that, I mean there was a huge train.
I did see that on the broadcast. There was a huge train of cars, for 5th down to 20th. A huge, almost like centipede-like train of cars moving around, which is fantastic. Oh, by the way, Tom, have you seen my new livery?
No, I have not. I will have a look now, actually.
I revealed it. It's the first time we've had debuting it tonight here in Malaysia.
You're cycling now as well.
Indeed. I'll tell you how I got Tom picked up on this in the chat.
Oh, that's nice.
That one. So, yeah, I thought, I've gone for black, kind of like a light kind of sky blue, and I tried to get as close to silver as I could, so. But originally I was going to go with dark blue, red and white, but I thought it looks a bit too much of the British flag and a bit too generic, so I wanted something a bit more striking, so I thought I'll go for black and some bits and pieces. So
that does look nice.
Yeah, I'm glad people like it because there's a couple of people who favorited the tweet, and I know Don was saying, as he's saying in the chat now, why does everyone go for blue? Why everyone goes for blue? But he did pick up and say, that's true. And Liam's isn't. His is the colours of Belgium. Because his is predominantly red with flashes of yellow and black in it. So, and of course there's Tom's on screens, as you can see, which is white and red. It's almost like it's very white, red, and black. It's very Super Guru-esque.
I feel like Super Guru that last race.
Oh,
I do.
It'll get better, Tom.
I hope so.
It'll get better.
If people are wondering who it is Scott in with me. Scott Woodward. His Twitter's on the stream right now. I have no idea where Liam is. It's saying he's on a...
He says last time I saw Twitter, he was on a bike last time.
Yes, and he still hasn't turned up.
That's kind of worrying. If that's going, although unless he's been silly enough to try and tweet whilst he's on the bike, because I can imagine that'll have ended badly. So
yeah. And then he wouldn't turn up for the IGPs at all anymore. I'm thinking,
dear,
I need someone with me. I need someone to do the puns. I need someone to do the World War and the DRS party.
I could do a DRS party bit, but the World Wars I think is exclusively Liam's. I can try, but it'll never be as good as the original. I will put my hands up and admit that.
Nothing's better than any original. For example, probably Grid. Grid 2's not bad, but the original was much better.
Tom Stanley providing a low blow to Codemasters there. Anyway,
whoa. I enjoyed the games. I just prefer the original.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I've said it before. I mean, one thing for me is the AI, where it's kind of, as I said it before, it's quick, it's competitive, don't get me wrong, but they're stupid at the same time. And that's quick and stupid's never a good combination.
Yeah, so I hope Forza 5 with people that are taking AI as actual human races, I hope they just don't ram people. Because it's just going to be multiplayer everywhere. Even in single player.
I'm actually quite intrigued at how that works. How that's going to work, because I'm actually quite fascinated. Because for anyone who's unaware of that, Forza 5 isn't technically going to have computer programmed cars, because everyone who logs on is going to have a drive avatar, and the more you drive in game, every time you drive, your drive avatar, it learns how you drive. So it learns how you brake, how you accelerate, how you drive certain corners on certain circuits, how you perform it, how you behave in traffic, how you overtake, how you attack, how you defend. And what it does then, basically, when you're not racing, your drive avatar then effectively becomes an opponent for someone else who's racing offline, which I think is very, very clever. So effectively, you are technically racing against, in inverted commas, human opponents, if you like, even though they're technically they are still in some way computer cars, but effectively they're programmed with human drive avatars. If that makes any sense. So effectively, it's not. It's weird to say, because effectively you are going against a computer version of a human driver.
Yeah,
But
just taking all the adaptable types of skills like blocking, accelerating, being aggressive, and whatnot. Yeah,
the other cars will have basically all the traits which their drive avatars have learned every time that they've driven in the game, basically. And I'm actually really intrigued to see how it works. I'm fascinated, because if they get it right, it'll be effectively. Personally, I think that's something which maybe Gran Turismo has kind of stumbled on, that they haven't actually innovated it. Effectively, Force did that and just went, "Yeah, your move, PD. Come at us, bros." But yeah.
You got still Ronnie. He was at Gamescom. Very lucky indeed. And he made an interesting observation. Forza 5 Q was twice around the sand. GT6 Q, you got like little stars. I have no idea if it was really long or not really long, but twice. Oh, like, whoa! What the hell? What are you just putting in the chat, Sebi?
Apparently that's the longest name ever. Apparently, that can't be right.
No, and no, that can't be right. Surely.
No.
Oh, Ronnie's saying no Q for GT6. Really?
Wow. I guess maybe because obviously Forza 5 is going to be on our next gen console, and GT6 is still on PS3. I don't know if that will have had anything to do with it. I mean, to be fair, from what I've seen, even though it's the trailer, GT6 does look pretty damn good.
I saw the trailer. You linked it on your Facebook, and I saw it, and I'm thinking, wow, it has pretty much Brands Hatch is getting every single racing game. So should we see Brands Hatch in Forza 5? It's going in every racing game, so you never know.
But then again, there's a trend, like with certain cars seem to be in every game, like the Pagani Huayra seems to be in every game, racing game recently. Like Forza 5, GT6 is going to be Assetto Corsa, Project Cars. I think it's going into Race Room Experience. I know it's going to be in Drive Club as well. And don't know about the crew.
Don't say about Drive Club. I hate it. I don't like the look of it at all. For a racing game, no. They said in an interview, I think I read, saying it is not a sim, it is not an arcade. What is it?
It's not another hybrid like Grid, is it, or something like that? Or
yeah,
it's
got to be something like that. It's got to be something like Grid 2. And I've already got that, and to be quite honest, I don't want to buy another game for it. That's why pretty much, I'm going to be getting an Xbox One on launch. I'm going to get Forza 5. I'm going to get a pre-copy of FIFA Wii, and I'm also going to get Dead Rising 3. They're my 3 games I'm probably going to have until Christmas, until they're going to be bringing out more. But Forza 5, I'm hopefully going to make some videos. I know the Elgato can record off of the Xbox One like it is with the 360. But I'm looking forward to the Xbox One. People may be thinking, oh, it's so much more expensive than the PS4 and whatnot. But the difference is that Kinect. It is just Kinect being bundled in, and you have to buy it. So
Well, I read somewhere that apparently the whole Kinect thing, apparently that you have to connect. Kinect has to be connected at all times. I read something that apparently now Microsoft are actually saying it doesn't now.
You don't have to have it plugged in to it.
But I understand where you're coming from. That you get a Kinect free with it, which is the big thing, rather than having to spend how much it's going to be, some astronomical price to buying one separately. which makes sense.
Mm.
Interesting that Ronnie put in the chat as well. He talked about he tried GT6 and it had a serious force feedback bug. But then again, effectively, even though it's coming out December, they've still got about 4 months to try and fix any bugs. Of course, anything which you see, obviously, anything which you see on the game floor like Forza 5 and GT6, it's of course, you guys know it's not going to be the finished product. So
It's effectively a tech demo.
it is. So effectively, anything you see on there, of course, it's still yet to be finished. It's still in. Well, it's not effectively a beta stage. Effectively, it is still, as I say, work in progress. So. And also what I'm sure you hate this as well. I hate this one. Like for example, when you had what was one of the ones that we were waiting for ages, and then when it came out, everyone was saying the handling was going to be rubbish. It's going to be rubbish. I'm trying because there was one where they kept saying, what was it? What was it going to be? One where they kept showing previews of what the handling was going to be like. It might have been Project Cars or something else, and it was like they kept saying, "Oh, the handling's going to be rubbish," and it's like, how can you judge what the handling's going to be like in a race game that you've never played?
That was F1 2013. People were saying handling looks rubbish on. I think there was Alex Afro's video.
And I think probably that was F1 2012 as well, wasn't it? They did that for as well.
Yeah,
it's kind of like they were judging the handling before they even played it. It's like, why would you do that? It's like. That's like judging a football team before you've even seen them play. It's like
or trying out a rig, but trying out like looking at a rig, but then realizing, oh, you haven't tried it. I saw loads of comments. The pole position video went live yesterday for the winner, and you saw my lovely little face getting angry at myself. But
it's a good job we didn't show mine, because literally mine I was like sat there praying, like really nervous, like trying to get into the zone, trying to get in my lap, and then there's me when I did my run, and I got towards Magus Beckson Chapel, and because the buttons are so close together on the T500, I pressed the button to DRS and changed the bloody view, and that's why I finished the second off in fourth position.
But
I reckon that lost me about at least a quarter of a second doing that, because I'd slightly backed off to try and get myself back together.
Yeah. Oh well. It's all about fun. It was fun having that. I forgot to mention also that drummer Jay, who was the fastest guy, he found my video.
Did he?
Yeah, he left a comment on there.
Excellent.
He said about it's a shame that I didn't talk to your little group. It was a shame that people were in groups, and would love to meet up with you again and just talk about about the sport and games in general. So
that'd be cool.
If we can meet up sometime, and if he's watching these videos, thank you. But hint. But yeah, if he's going to Eurogame, and then that'd be great to try and meet up with there. But there's no F1. There's no confirmed racing games as of yet for Eurogame. No, actually, my bad. The crew's there.
Well, that's because for my podcast, the racing game, I was planning to do a Eurogamer special. If only the crew's there, it's going to make it a pretty short damn special, isn't it? if there's no GT, no F1 2013, no GT6, no Forza 5, no Need for Speed Rivals, if the crew's going to be there, fair enough.
Need for Speed will be there. Need for Speed will be there. We just won't film. We can't film with EA.
Well, yeah. Well, of course, if mine's a podcast, it's fine. I can take it audio, so that's not a problem. That's fine.
Unless we're press, does that mean we get advantages of doing it? I don't know. If it's press.
Do you reckon we get access? Do you reckon if it's press, do you reckon we get access to behind? When you get they get special kind of screenings or special kind of behind secret kind of you get taken to a room where you can actually see exclusive stuff that people with normal tickets can't see.
I'm not really sure. It just depends, really. We no need to ask. We've got press pass. We can just ask and see what happens.
Yeah,
but
I suppose.
People in the chat. People are talking about languages in the chat, which is a very interesting topic. So,
I'll tell you what. My mum and her boyfriend have actually got the French learning program from Rosetta Stone, and they've been using it because they're doing some bits and pieces. And they said the next time I see them, I'll be able to put it on my laptop. So there's a possibility I want to learn French. I also want to learn Italian as well, which just seems like this is quite a nice language to learn. But if that's Rosetta Stone as well, I'll do it the same way. So, but no, I want to try and learn. I used to do French, of course, when I was at school. That's just my phone telling me it's charged. it's this battery doctor thing. Effectively, it tells you, yeah, it's charged, and then just leave it on charge, so it helps to prolong battery life. I thought. But I always thought when you... Sorry if I'm going off topic. But I always thought when you kept the phone on charge after 100%, damaged the battery, but obviously not. Anyway, completely unrelated topic that. Yeah, no, I want to learn French, and then obviously want to learn Italian as well. I used to learn French in school, but...
I got a decent grade.
Yeah.
I think I got a C in GCSE for it. So
that was weird, because I did French and German at GCSE. I thought personally I found German easier. Yeah, I got a D in German and a C in French, which is weird. So.
More enjoyable subjects tend to be your less achievable grades, maybe. Zonda speaks English, French, Spanish, and learnt Latin at ancient Greece the last 3 years. Man,
Cool.
Latin, really? Who speaks Latin? No offense, but who does speak Latin?
Didn't they used to teach that back in like 10, 20 years ago? That used to be on the curriculum. You learnt Latin as a language.
I think so. I'm not too sure, to be quite honest. People would say, "Oh, back in your day, Tom, surely you must know." I'm not that old. But what's the time? Oh my god, the setups are now up for Formula Jenkins, so we should have qualifying results very, very soon, and we should get underway here for Formula Jenkins.
And the good thing is now I've got the 2D pack, I can commentate properly because I can see what's going on.
Hey!
Yeah, and also, like I said, the main advantage for me to get the 2D pack also is that, as I said earlier, it's mainly, I guess, for KERS usage, because of course for me when I was using KERS before, I'd only judge it on roughly whereabouts they were in terms of sector, and also when they were accelerating back up to speed again. Whereas now, effectively, I've got the track map, I can see exactly where I want to deploy KERS, which is really good. So, and of course, I can keep an eye on what condition everyone's tyres are in, which is good.
Yeah,
Jeremy.
He waves a way back. Oh, but where is Jenkins?
I've no idea.
I wonder if he's pedalling home as fast as he can.
Fast as little legs can carry.
Oh man, I do not know what is happening. He missed yesterday's. Yes, I understand he was with family. Fair enough.
Of course.
And he said earlier when I was on my lunch at about 3 o'clock, saying, "Yeah, I can make it." Anthony's saying, "Everyone tweet Liam." Already did that.
Yeah, and if Jeremy puts, if Liam isn't here again, I call Tom foolery.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Oh man. Alright, so surely we should have quality results in soon, but hopefully someone in the lovely little chat will tell us when the results are in.
You'd like to think so.
Yeah.
Let's still keep quiet and it's a ploy just to try and fool us now that Liam's not here.
They're all on Liam's side.
Maybe Liam planned this all along to sabotage the stream. I wouldn't put it past him.
Right, what happened in yesterday's race? I can't even remember what happened in yesterday's race.
I have no idea. I didn't see it.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, Kev won yesterday's race with a 1-2. With Odd in third and fourth, Seb's in fifth, Dre Nation in sixth, Team Turkey seventh, Dre again in eighth. Confused Kittens F1.
Lol.
Really? In ninth and Seb's in 10th.
I have to admit, the new teams promoted through to Formula Jenkins and Formula Bs, they've actually done a damn good job, I think, because they've really performed, I think, slightly above expectations, I guess. Not that we expect them to do bad, of course, but I think, for example, yesterday, like CCH, brilliant job yesterday to get fourth and fifth, even though he denied Michael
You're not helping my cause here, Scott.
Why? Why? What have I done?
Because it's just making me depressed with my results. Come on.
I'm sorry. You'll do better. It's fine.
Yeah, near the end of the season. Right then, results are now in, and Odd is happy.
That can only mean one thing then.
Yeah.
I have to refresh so I can at least see them because they haven't come up on mine yet.
Is that your team name, Anthony? Confused Kittens.
Oh, now I can see them. There we go. Ooh, interesting.
Well, take us through quality results then, Scott.
It would be my pleasure, Tom. Right then, so qualifying results. We've got a 32 strong grid for this evening's second race of season 6. Season 6? Is it season 5?
I think it's season 6.
Season 6. We'll go with season 6. It's fine. And we'll muddle through. Season 6 of Formula Jenkins, the Malaysian Grand Prix at Sepang, and here is your 32-car grid, and it is a complete front row lockout for keep winning iGP. Henriksen and Fischer lining up alongside each other, separated by 0.187 of a second. Kev puts himself onto the second row with Martin. And then Seb's racing alongside him in P4. Confused Kittens, what a name that is, putting himself into P5, so showing he's not just a name. And Frammy's put himself into P6 with Bont, and then, P5 was Menages, and then Bont in P6. Campbell in P7 again for Frammy. First of Dre's cars in P8 with Antoro, the Italian, and then rounding out the top 10 is Miller for Ewan Elmsford GP and Ascot for Seb's Racing. Best of the rest outside the top 10, Wilson for Dino Racing, and then Clark for Confused Kittens, the New Zealander. P13 is for Lewin Elmsford Racing. GP is Williams, and then Sharma, the Indian driver for Illick Racing. The second of Kev's cars must be starting on the hard compound tyre if that's the case. Andrea down in P15. First of Turkey's cars down in P16. Obviously, he's on the hard tyre runners. Of course, looks like I think some of the guys are splitting their strategy because I can see we've got Illich down in P17 with Jones at the wheel, Anderson for Dino Racing P18. Second of Dre's cars, Wagner down there in P19 with Thomas for lunchtime losers in P20. Outside the top 20, we've got Decidis, I'm going to count that as an S then, Decidis for Boss Racing and Lee for Team Turkey. Row 12, we've got Tyre for MTA Racing and Carlos for Cook Racing. And then we've got Lunchtime Losers and Radical Racing with Smith and Palmer on row 13. Row 14 is going to be Davies and Johnson for Fast and Furious and Cook Racing. And then to round out the final four cars, we've got Sheriff for Fast and Furious, Hunt for Radical Racing, Michelli for Boss Racing, and 32nd at the back of the grid, or not necessarily all by himself, P32, Hamilton for MTA Racing. 2.5 minutes left to go, and it's quite intriguing. We'll see exactly who is on what tyres as soon as I load up my 2D viewer, and we'll think you'll find once it comes up. I'm sure Tom's already got his up already. Let's have a look.
And also, well done to you, and good luck for Yuri today. Later, he's got a chance to get in the top 10 on his main account. So good luck to your race later on, Yuri.
Absolutely. Right then, so tyre-wise then, top 14 are all on the soft compound tyres. The highest of the hard tyre runners is Andreu.
Kev.
For P15. That's Kev, so he looks like he could be splitting strategy and working that one. We've also got Taylor in between Jones as well, who's the second fastest hard tyre runner. Anderson's down there in P18. And pretty much the majority of the, as you expect, of the hard tyre runners down there making up the rear of the grid. Some of the soft tyre runners out of place. You've got Anderson P18, Tyre and Carlos P23 and P24. And that's pretty much it. So most of the soft tyre will have the advantage, of course. The soft tyre runners ran to about lap 5, lap 6. But we saw with Chaz, he ran away in the first couple of laps, didn't he? He ran away pretty quickly. But, of course, his tyres were already red by the time they got to lap 3 or 4, I guess. So he really was trying to extend his advantage as quickly as possible. Fisher's looking pretty quick, as is Martin as well. Of course, Dre's going to want to try and do something, taking the risk to split his strategies. Antoro up in P8 and where the hell is what's the environment? P19. There we go. Such a huge. I'm trying to get used to the whole 2D viewer again because I haven't used it for a while since the trials. So yeah, we've got a slightly mixed grid. Of course, some top runners down in the middle of the pack, of course, being on the hard compound tyres, but. Keeps put himself into a really good position here with Henriksen and Fischer locking out the front row, but an all Norwegian front row of the grid. So I think that if he does a similar strategy to Chaz or how he ran, he could potentially run away. Both his cars could run away with this in the first couple of laps, and he might be possibly getting himself a 1-2 finish.
Yeah, but like you said yesterday, Kev did quite well strategy-wise. So, but where is Kev at the moment? You got Martin down in 3rd place, and then you have got his other car down of, is it, yeah, there he is in 15th place. So you never know with this. You never know what's going to happen, especially with the hard tyres. But we are about to rev up. Do you want to give the start to the commentary here, Scott?
It'd be my pleasure. Right then, all set for 14 laps of round 2 of Formula Jenkins here. It is Keeper locking out the front row. Is he going to stay there? We're going to have the lights in just a moment. Revs are rising, adrenaline's rising, everything's rising up towards the start here. Lights out, and away we go at Sepang. And a good start from both of Keeper's cars, holding 1-2 as they head down towards turn 1 for the first time. Martin staying in third, Campbell's got the run down on Wilson's up to P10 as well, and Campbell's made up 2 spaces, 3 places off the start. Great move up through the first couple of corners as the field winds its way through turns 1 and 2 and up through turn 3 once again. It's still Keeper holding a 1-2 with Martic with Kev in third position. Campbell's already up to 4th and Bont's up to P5, so Jackson slipped by a couple of slots, and Toro is in P9 at the moment, and Andre already up 3 spots off the start on those hard compound tyres to P12. Up through turn 4 for the first time, through the sweeps of turns 5 and 6. And looking at the split, it's half a second advantage between Henriksen and Fisher as they make their way down towards the double apex right hander of turns 7 and 8 and down towards near the end of sector 2. So pretty clean start so far as Martin takes P2.
Really jumped.
Kev has split both of Odd's cars, so that could be pretty key as Menarguez has got past Jackson for P6 and Wilson getting past Antoro for P9, coming up to the end of the second sector right now. We'll see in a moment, and Martin's taking the lead.
Wow. So
now Kev has now to put himself into the lead then, passing both of Keeper's cars, and that's pretty intriguing. You see he's already starting to push those tyres pretty hard. Looking at some other drivers that are really starting to go at it with their tyres. I can see Wilson and Menarguez in P6 as well, and down the back straight for the first time and into the final corner, and we'll lead them across, and Fisher is still P2, P3, but across the line they come for the first time. Martin has the lead by how much? It is a gap of almost a second already. That's a great start for him so far.
Odd's not happy.
And then, as I say, that the both of Odd's cars switched places, so Fisher's now into P2.
Bont's moved up to Campbell.
Up to P4. He has, so he's pushed Campbell back down another place. And now we've got Menarguez in P6, Jackson P7, and then Wilson, Miller and Clark. Both of Dre's cars outside the top 10 now. You'll see we've got Torre in P11.
20th for Wagner.
Yeah, Wagner in P20 as Martin already starting to extend his advantage. He's doing exactly, I think, what Chaz did in the Formula Stanley race, where he started to really put the hammer down, and he set a 30.7 first sector, at least half a second quicker than anyone behind. So effectively, obviously Keeper's Oz trying to play a longer game here to try and save after his tyres, because of course it's a very hot, humid climate here, of course, and you've got very long, fast corners. So does he have 1,000,000% parts? Well, I'm not quite sure it stretches that far, but it might seem like that if he's not keeping with. But the top two starting to break away, as of course P4 and P5 is made up by, of course, Bont and Campbell. Frammy Racing doing very well to hold on to those guys. And it's sort of a similar situation that we saw yesterday. It was kind of more like in Formula Beast, when we had, of course, both of Yuri's cars pulling away, and then my guy in third position trying to keep with them. So that was pretty good. So as they come across then in the second lap, Martin still leads, and so it looks like Martin wants to try and go missing. And speaking of going missing, we found someone in the tool. I believe Mr. Jenkins is with us.
Hello.
You sound out of breath. Have you been on the bike?
Possibly. I literally just got home, threw it on the floor, run upstairs and joined Skype. I was like, I'm here, I made it.
If Liam goes silent again, it's because he's had a heart attack.
Possibly.
Unfortunately. So.
And for the first time...
we don't wish it, but of course we hope he's alright. But if he goes quiet again, that's maybe what has happened. But
and the first time ever I could put that graphic up with all three of us in the call.
Yay!
So I'm very...
Let's disconnect.
Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Anyway, that 3 of 14, we've still got Kev trying to run away with it. He's matching the times now, Fisher. So, you know, it's looking close. Let's see what the middle sector times are going to do. But Martin's really heated up those tyres quite a bit now, as it's a 32.1 for him, a 32.2, so it's faster. Martin is than Fisher. Henderson now is a 32.4 with a few more guys. Dre's falling back, but it's a kind of a train starting from 8th place of Jackson down to 13th place of Taylor there.
It seems to be that the strategy that looks is that if you can risk it and go for it and attack your tyres early on, it seems to kind of pay off. Although Martin's not got away as quickly as Chaz did in the Formula Stanley race, because he absolutely just sailed away and had the gap of about 5 seconds. Whereas he's starting to just be reeled in now by Fisher. The last time around, the gap, it was a 132.8 for Martin compared to 132.5 for Fisher. So the more careful time management is that it's starting to come back towards both of Odd's cars here, and the kind of strategy of going all out on those tyres in the beginning, it's just starting to backfire on Kev a little bit here because it's not really working. So I have to wait and see how that plays out for him, of course. Pit stop, we expect him to come in...
End of this lap, maybe?
Maybe, end of this lap could be as soon as that, and run 10 laps on the hard tyres, but that will mean extremely careful tyre management, though, so you have to really be very marginal on it.
4 tenths faster. Fisher is rather over Martin here. The battle for the lead is going to be heating up soon. We're looking at the 31-1 there from Kev's other kind down in 14th place, the fastest guy of the hard tyres, with Jones down in 18th with the nets guy, so we've still got a pack of 3 to get through to him to get to that position. As look at Fisher and Martin getting even closer now, only half a second, 6 tenths faster in the second sector alone.
It's looking pretty intriguing. He's got a nice little run down the back straight now. Let's see. I don't think Kurz is fully charged just yet, so not sure if he'll have DR. He doesn't have DRS either.
He will have DRS.
But he will do. So I think he might be putting time to.
Fisher's in. They're both in.
No, they're both in. So this is battle of the pits then, as Henriksen carries on, and he's looked after his tyres a lot better. So this could be pretty key then. So Henriksen takes over the lead as Martin and Fisher take to pit lane. A few more cars coming in as well.
Team Turkey, Dino. Who else is there?
DRS party!
Where's Liam? Is he gone again? There he is.
There he is. That's why I paused, so you could do it.
That's what I thought we'd wait. Let it blitz down and then we'll come in.
I see. Just keep us with suspense. Go, where's Liam gone? All of a sudden, whilst we're all off guard. Bob! Jesus Christ.
So, let's see. So, where are the guys? So, you got Martin in front of Fisher by about 2 cars in between. But now Curves is fully charged. You can just see everyone, pretty much most teams using it now to try and gain an advantage here. But the current leaders are, on that 5 out of 14 is Henderson for keep winning iGP. Then you've got both of Frammy's in second and third. Seb's really make a move there with Kurz, with Confused Kittens, Liam, in 5th and 6th. And with Kev in 7th, using a bit of Kurz. With Dre now up to 8th. 9th is Seb's, and 10th is Elsford Grand Prix.
You remember that thing we were doing with the whole most inventive team name and everything?
Yes.
I think now it's gone a little bit over the top.
I think so too.
Not a lot, but just a little bit. I mean, so you got Radical Racing in there as well, and there was another one that's just caught my eye there. It's Radical Racing coming as well. Just out of...
Rami carries on.
I was throwing out a lunchbox I saw a minute ago.
Oh, lunchtime losers.
Lunchtime losers. Who's that? And that is...
That's Elsford's coming in the pits, both of their cars. Cook Racing also in. You've also got the MTA machine. But now another team name also, Liam, was, I believe, Thomas the Tank Engine.
He's got it. He's got it in the bag.
Eventually, it's going to be a case of someone's going to make a team name. In fact, someone probably do it now. Said it. Of my team's called. I don't know what to put here, so I'm just going to put something random to state the fact that I can't think of a team name. GP.
Oh man.
Probably won't fit, so I'll have to abbreviate it. It's
Right.
a really long, just gibberish GP. Or just gibberish GP. That'll work.
It could be better. Well, mine's not a bad name now. Mine's Pure Luck Racing.
We say pure love then. I was like, Tom, you're romantic. Yeah.
I'll tell you why I changed mine to Cyclone, because I knew this already, but Dom kind of said that you must have been bored to look it up, but I guess one day I was. But the reason why I called it Cyclone RSGP is because apparently a cyclone is the name for a pack of scorpions.
Okay.
And it ties in with Rapid Scorpions, so I thought.
Very nice.
And it's quite cool, so... That's quite cool. The same thing like a pack or I don't know what it is, or a group. They're called a Cyclone of Scorpions. That's quite a cool name, I think.
Yeah.
All right,
It sounds more deadly.
Just me then. Anyway, Frammy in the pits, both of his cars are Bottom and Campbell. Jackson carries on though. He's looked after his tyres very carefully. As we've got a mini DRS party down between Andrea's up to P2, in fact. Great job from starting back in the middle of the field on those hard tyres.
He did do the fastest lap of the race, last lap of 31.84 on a pair of hard tyres, so pretty decent pace there. But look at Dre's car, 32.7. He moves himself up to third place now, using a bit more curbs to pass fourth place of Confused Kittens. He must be confused to see where that move came from. Third place of Dre, still making a move, but now the Kittens fighting back with a bit more curves here.
I think what's interesting, if you look back on the P22, we've got a rogue, we've got a runt in Melita in the top five, effectively the top five, because you can see that Hamilton's managed to work his way in between, effectively what was the top five. So you've got Martin still effectively, depending on how this all shakes out, he's basically the leaders of those who've already stopped. And then Henriksen, Hamilton hasn't pitted, that's quite unusual, but he's obviously started from the back of the field. But so effectively, it's still Martin from Henriksen and then Fisher and Bont and Campbell. So both the Frammy cars weren't able to get out in front of either Martin or both of Odd's cars. So, but he's managed to close the gap though, which is very, very key, of course. So he's going to possibly, if he can just stay where he is and just look after these hard compound tyres. By the way, it seems that a soft hard seems to be the way to go, especially if you want to last a distance, then that should be pretty key.
Here comes Sebs for Jackson for Sebs Racing. You've also got Kev, you've got Dre, and also you've got both of the Confused Kittens coming into the pits. Also, Wadner of Dre car still carries on with his hard tyres, so let's see what he can do now with his hard tyre. Let's see what kind of lap time he does. A 33.2, personal best for him, as a few more cars coming into the pits, probably switching to Brennan. Oh, Dre! Refueling struggled. He's going to lose a bit of time for that then.
It's rather unfortunate. And so as they go through, let's see, I think Hamilton has he pitted? No, he hasn't pitted. Or has he?
He has. He's coming in the pits
he has
now.
Pitted. Yeah, he's down in P17 now. That makes sense. He's dropping back. Yeah, new set of hard tyres on. So, how's it working out? So Dre's done a very good job to keep it P8, but it seems as though that the front runners seems to be though they want to make this work, and I apologize for giving away anyone who has ideas for strategy, but effectively it's run a short stint on the soft tyres, maybe 4 or 5 laps, and just go all out, and then try and build up a gap, and then obviously then just bolt on the hard compound tyres, and then just look after them for the rest of the race. Really, that seems to be what's working for those who are up at the front of the field.
I'm very surprised Dino's doing that kind of pace and where he is, and look at his tyres. Really warm, soft tyres. A 32.1 is like, first sector alone he was about 1.7 off the first sector. So, he's losing bucket loads of time just saying out on these soft tyres. But he will have brand new soft tyres at the end of the race. As will we see Wadner coming in? He does not. He carries on for another lap. And his time's probably going to be even better than the last one. It's probably going to be a 32.36, so not too bad, as Anderson Fedino finally comes in the pits to replace his worn soft tyres.
So Smith has carried on as well. Anderson does come in fact. So now effectively Martin resumes the lead. What's interesting also, Jackson getting up there, but he's just been passed, of course, thanks to DRS. Down towards turn number 1, but Martin effectively is still net race leader because there's 2 guys in front. Still have to pit. Then effectively it's Kev leading from both of Odd's cars, running line of Stern in second and third. The Frammy cars have been split by Jackson in P7, who of course I'm trying to refresh my memory of exactly which team he drives for. Jackson is Sebs Racing. So Sebs Racing is splitting both of the Frammy racing cars at the moment.
You have a Kev car there in 9th.
Absolutely. So it's looking. They seem to be the guys that are going to be near the front of the field in Foreman and Jenkins. As Drainer comes to the end of the second sector, the gap between him and Smith in second place. Let's have a look and see how that's working out. He's quick. He lost 4 tenths in the first sector, but he's gained back a tenth in sector 2. But of course, the guys on much fresher, harder compound tyres are definitely coming, as looks though Martin and Fisher seem to have got those into that grey kind of optimal operating window as Dre pits.
We will see Smith come in the pits. He does also, so they're going to have a nice little 5-lap sprint to the end on these soft tyres.
It's interesting to see that Martin has effectively got himself. They're pushing hard enough to get the tyres out into that grey colour, the optimal window in where effectively they are at their quickest, and effectively what you want to do is just keep them there as long as possible by just measuring how hard you push.
Where will Dre come out? Where will Dre come out? Just behind his teammate. So...
Does indeed.
Gonna be interesting for points there. Will Wagner try and cruise through? But I've got to say, Dre's other car not looking too bad on his soft tyres. So could get into points again this race.
So is Scott still managing Dre's car?
What?
I'm not managing anyone's car.
I thought... Oh, was it just last race Scott managed Dre's car? No?
No. I was asking him just to keep an eye. No,
right.
Because I didn't have live control and I couldn't get live timing up. I asked him just to keep an eye on my team and let me know how I was doing.
Right. I thought it was some weird conspiracy with you two and team control. So I was like, hang on a minute.
I was because I think I know Tom. You suggested maybe to contact Dre, maybe do a deal to that if I was a live control to allow Dre to look after my account. And I did go through that, but I thought, what would the pros and cons be of that one?
Oh, Dre will have words with you later, I bet. Anyway, I'm
sure he will.
4 laps ago, Kev comes across the line now, ahead of both of Odd's cars. There's a gap now, 2 seconds on this lap, as there are quite a few people now using curbs. Bonds just use a bit of curbs, and now using DRS on Sebs of Jackson. Let's see if he can get Jackson into the first corner. He cannot. It looks a lot closer. Nice little battle forming for 4th place. The stream has gone. No, it hasn't. Don't you say that. The stream is still here.
My 2D video froze for a second, but it's fine now, so that's good.
It's a really good race as well.
Was that there?
Just looking at the packs at the moment. I mean, we've seen this in the league in the past. Obviously, you've still got your front, 1, 2, and 3, or whatever. But it's a really close midfield. In all honesty, you've got the top 9 who are really going to be battling out towards the end. You've got Dre pretty much occupying the final point, but back through the rest, it's not like you've got cars who are, 2, 3 laps down, making numerous pit stops. And I guess because it's the start of the season, that everyone's got that fire again. They want to get those early points. Whereas towards the end of last season, people, maybe lacked a bit of motivation or didn't really find a lot of interest. But now since they've all, the new guys have just come up again, or the old guys want to get back into the top division, that it's really got that fire, and it's provided, I think, to be a lot closer race than what we saw at the end of last year.
Did you see yesterday's race for Formula Beast?
I saw bits of it.
Did you see the massive party from 5th to 30th?
I did, and I was wobbling to myself.
To be fair, I don't think we'd expect anything less from you, Liam. I think we'd be willing to do it. Do the wob.
Kev's going quick up to 4th place now. So 1st and 4th for Kev here. Oh, Miller does the fastest lap of the race. No, Lee takes the fastest lap of the race, a 31.67 for Team Turkey. Where did that come from? As I think his teammates just in the pits also.
So now on to lap 12, working lap 12 of 14. It's the final 3 laps. You can see a bit of KERS usage there from Jackson as he pursues after Andre. So both Frammy Racing cars dropping back now. And they're going to fall into the clutches of, I think, both of...
Kittens.
Forgive me, I'm going to try and look at
both of the kittens.
Both the kittens. So that's... and also with Dre's car also there to pounce as well, depending on how well he's managing those soft tyres. So looking at them, they're not too bad condition. He's lapping quicker than some of those guys in front, so he could potentially pounce on them if he's not doing too bad. But then again, Wagner's got plenty of KERS. He's got about 3/4 of a bar left. Motora's got about just under half. So, and of course, but looking at Odd though. Martin's got about 2/3 of a bar left. Henriksen and Fisher both got full bars of KERS. So, and I'm pretty sure he'll be utilising that to try and close in the last couple of laps as they head through the final corner.
2 laps to go. Kev's still leading. Odd is still ready and waiting to use his full KERS. The gap now is 1.6 from the first car. So he's now using KERS.
I've just seen one of Dre's cars has passed one of the kittens. So he's now into P9. But Antoro's now going to try and get past even with DRS. He can't manage to get it. As we can see now, Fisher on that KERS button. And he's actually really starting to close in on Martin. This could be a really close finish here in Malaysia.
Pits. You've got Radical Racing in the pits. You've also got the Fast and Furious and Radical Racing, both of Fast and Furious and both of the Radical Racing cars in the pits. But this battle...
getting close.
He's gone.
There he goes. Fisher takes the lead, so Odd puts himself back into the lead. Martin's fighting back with another right-hander.
Dre's up to 8th as well, using his curves. As Kev now using his curves to counterbalance what Fisher was doing. But this is just going to be an endless curves battle. They're both using it at the same time. If I've actually zoomed into the battle here, and my God, it's so close. Both of them roughly got the same amount of curves, but it just depends if Henderson can catch up. He's still got a full bar of curves, yeah.
And I think the reason why is because effectively Odd is focusing more on trying to get the win rather than leaving Henriksen behind. You have to pick one or the other, and they're both on that curves button down the back straight. But of course,
he's got slightly more legs. Who's going to get DRS? Who's going to get DRS? Martin will get DRS. No, he won't.
No, Fisher's going to get DRS. He does indeed. There
he goes. Final lap.
On the straight, down final lap. It's now or never. It's Fisher versus Martin for the win. Henriksen looks as though he's on that curves button now. So
Dre's going to be up to 5th. Dre's up to 5th now.
So Torres still... Torres down at the top. He's going to get 9th. He does. So Dre's car's making a charge in the final couple of laps. As now Henriksen's still on that curves button. As Fisher now leads the charge from Martin. The first sector they come. And Fisher's up by 0.2 of a second. And Henriksen, his thumb pressed firmly on that curves button, and he's quicker than Martin by a full 1.3 seconds. The gap is 2.5, and he's closing still. So this is going to be a really close test. Is it going to be pretty much a front row lockout that turns into a double podium and a 1-2 for these guys, or is Martin going to spoil the party?
It's getting close.
And also look at Dre as well. He could potentially take P4. He's very close onto the back of Frammy Racing's car, as we've still got Fisher on the back of... No, Martin on the back of Fisher. And Henriksen's still on that curves button.
Kev's still got a little bit of curbs left, though, so if we're still listening, use his last little bit. He could get him that win.
And this could get him close for DRS, but into the final corner they come. First, second and third. Henriksen close under brake. He's going to sprint for the line. Here it comes. And Fisher going to get DRS. So he's also getting Henriksen towards the line. Fisher gets it. Martin second. Henriksen third. Personal best at the final one. And Dre's going to come through. He made the hard tire strategy work. In fact, he ran hard, in fact.
He lost positions, lost positions at the end there.
He did. And Bont 5th, Jackson 6th, Campbell 7th, Wagner down to 8th. He lost tons of places in that final couple of laps, all taking their soft tyres out. And then 9th is Antora, 10th is Clark. And the rest of the cars coming through. Still a few more battles to resolve. But a really close finish there at the end of that race for Formula Jenkins. Of course, we now wait for the Formula Beast event. And this is going to be really key to see how this works out. Last few cars coming through, but what a finish that was. First, second and third separated by 0.4 of a second. That's how close you want it.
Let's see if we can get closer in Formula B. So Liam, set up.
I'm not that far off. I was literally just doing it then. I saw the time. I thought it's going to get to 5 minutes and it's all going to go wrong. But I have two drivers now.
Yeah.
Hey, what, a decent driver?
It's a Mexican magician.
Oh no, not another one.
Next Sergio Perez, I heard.
It is Perez, but he's not Sergio. All gay.
Oh, that is the race complete. Well done, guys, to the Formula Beast, not Formula Beast, Formula Jenkins. Like that is that race over. I'm now going to do my setup. Well, we'll just wait for that. So hopefully we can get a decent note here. Hopefully, I hope.
I can't put him with you. It's too much.
So it seems as though that effectively. It seems as though effectively that if you run on the soft tyre at the beginning, I was not going to give it exactly when you want to pit, but running on the soft tyre at the beginning and going hard on that for about 4 or 5 laps, and then deciding when to pit around that kind of time, I guess is really what might work out. But of course, some guys may, if they feel they've got enough pace, may decide to run a hard strategy. But it's going to be quite a variety to see what we're going to get in this evening's race in terms of strategy.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it really. Because especially what happened yesterday, so mine is just going to be down to pure luck, literally. So you know,
I'm going to put a couple more litres of fuel in just to compensate if any KERS usage.
Odd saying I got a new favourite race. So you should be, mate. Man, right, let's have a look. That's all done. Right, let's have a look at the points now for Formula Jenkins. Oh, wow, this is very close now. Right, Kev is still leading away from Odd. Kev's on 73 with Odd is 67, so only 6 points in it. Then this is the real battle for third place. Sebs is ahead by 1 point from Dre. 19, 18 for Dre. Then Frammy with the decent points, which is up to 16 points. Team Turkey are at 6. Confused Kittens with 3. And then the rest of the field are Boss, Elliot Racing, Dino, Lunchtime Losers, Cook Racing, MT at Ulgeford, Fast and Furious and Radical Racing, all with 0 points.
I don't get how tweaking the rear wing 1 and doing another lap demands a spring stiffness increase of 5. I don't understand how that demands that, but
yeah.
Anyway.
I've got 2 test runs each, so okay.
Yeah, let's quickly load.
Right, that's
Michael's
not a bad
up.
setup. That's okay.
Yeah, mine's not too bad. I think anything which wasn't perfect because I had to decrease the brake balance by 1 on mine. Apart from that, he's fine. Right, increase that by 3, by 2, decrease that by 4. Oh, for God's sake. Increase that by 5, increase by 1, decrease 1.
Dom's just put an interesting thing. The gap between first and second, 0.059.
Oh, wow. That must have been almost a dead heat across the line.
I had a bit of a lag on my screen, so I couldn't really see it that well. But Liam, how have you been this past week? I haven't spoke to you in ages.
It's been a while, isn't it? It's like a little cup of tea catch-up now. I've not been too bad. I was out with the family yesterday, which was all very nice. And again, unfortunately, got back a bit later than intended. And then literally about 6:30, where I was like, oh no, let's go on a bike ride. It'll be well fun. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll be back for 7:30. That took a bit longer because I never compensated for how slow they were, because they're younger than me. And then they decided to stop by a river and throw stones. So I was like, oh, God, all right, I'll quickly go on Twitter and let you know. But it's been nice. It's just been relaxing a bit to make the most of the 2 days of good weather we'll have before it starts raining again.
Hey.
But it's been good. It's been good.
It's very nice to hear.
And we had obviously all the Radio Devon stuff last weekend, which conveniently fell on a race weekend we didn't have iGP. But yeah, it was really good, in fact. So hoping to hear back from the Plymouth Argyle representative very soon regarding some possible commentary there. The guy said that he was really impressed and everything. They're always looking for new people. And I'm going to a concert in November anyway, and one of the bands are from Devon. So I said, I could get an interview if you want. So he seemed quite keen on that idea. So it looks like it went okay, I think. So yeah, I was really happy with that one. It was a lot of travelling. So my Sunday was waking up at 7, travelling on a train at 8 for 2 hours, working 12 till 4, then commentating from about 4:45 to about 8:30. So I was shattered by the Sunday, which... But yeah, it was a really good week. Really good.
That's very nice. All I've been doing, as you all probably know, I've been working at the shop that
It's always
I kind of dread, but it gets me money towards my Xbox One, so I'm happy about that.
There you go, see.
Right then, 2 minutes left before the setups are up for Formula Beast, guys. So this is going to be interesting indeed. Both of them are feeding good. That's good still with... couple more left. I love how Dom's saying I'm gambling on rain this race. Or no, I'm gambling on rain this rain. You mean race?
Well, to be fair, the current humidity is 83%, and of course, you know how it works. The higher the humidity, the more chance there is of rain. So, forecast is actually showing on the script. Well, it's showing Saturdays, which is heavy rain. Of course, this is Friday, obviously. So who knows? No rain, of course, in both Formula Stanley and Formula Jenkins. Who knows? Could happen in Formula Beast.
I hope it does. I'll do better in the rain anyway.
Well, we all remember what happened on that fateful evening in that Brazilian race last week.
Oh,
so. No, was it last week?
It was last week.
Yeah, it was last week. That's it. Yeah. So that race was pretty epic. So.
Barney, have you seen Vettel's hair? Yes. Yeah,
it's bright blonde. He's done a Villeneuve apparently. No, because they're talking to Heikki. I don't know BBC were doing live on BBC Two. They were doing the Belgian GP practice. I remember that Heikki, they're speaking to Heikki Kovalainen, and he said that, well, obviously, if you stay out in the sun for quite a while, it does make your hair go lighter because, of course, of all the rays from the sun. So, obviously, he might just cover it up and say, yeah, I was in the sun quite a lot, but he probably just coloured it.
Oh, man. What do you think of Vettel's hair, Liam?
I think it's beautiful.
I love how Cartman just says, highlight of the season. Nice little pun.
I think Kimi should just come in one day with like really jet black hair, fringe, and just like it'd be cool. Just 1 week, like almost like fancy dress for hair, and just to come in like really wacky style.
I'm surprised he doesn't
and you
do
can just
that.
have Lewis Hamilton actually having hair, and you could have.
But a number of times Vettel changes his helmet. I'm surprised he doesn't change his hair most of the races.
You say about Hamilton. You know when he was racing GP2, he actually had an afro.
He had a small afro, not a big one.
Do you reckon he had an afro when he was growing up?
I believe gentlemen's setups are locked in.
They are. So we're about to go racing. We're about to get waiting for results for Formula Beast. Round 2 at Malaysia. Liam, have you seen the graphics?
What, on the stream?
Yes.
Let's have a look.
Well, it's just gone now, but I may just put it up again.
Oh! Don't do that, it's loading now. Come on, here we go. Almost loading channel data. Come on.
And is it lagging as well? I think I'm getting some dropped frames. I'm not sure if it's lagging that much.
Oh, my grey screen at the moment isn't lagging at all.
That helps.
There we go, almost. 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 I've got a black screen.
Oh.
Is that... There we go.
You see
I'm
me?
up.
Yeah?
I can see you.
Okay, so again, in the chat, we have got me, we've got Liam, and we've got Scott. Need to speak to Dre through Twitter about maybe doing the commentary for the final race from then on, because us three doing commentary for the final race, I don't think it'll be happening.
Because based on what happened in Brazil, it will all be like, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, yeah,
Like
that was
winning
when
our
I got
drivers
completely screwed over, wasn't it? Oh.
Did you catch the graphic, Liam?
I can't, it's really glitchy. Come
Really?
on. I think I'm catching up. I've just heard myself say almost.
Okay.
Which was... I'll refresh it, hang on.
Oh,
I've got a plan. Is it going to surprise? Is it going to be full of Boris?
No.
Lol.
I'm going to be
No.
disappointed if it isn't.
Well, you are then.
Come on, it's loading. I think... Oh, I've had a good 3 seconds of face movement there, and then it went.
Hello.
Oh. Come on.
I am really
Why
getting
is it
some
doing
frame
this to me?
drops. I don't know why. Now.
I think I might just leave it there, and it'll eventually pop up like 20 minutes later. Oh, there, it's gone.
Yeah, but Barney's getting some lag as well. I don't know why I'm lagging. I haven't really got anything else open for internet-wise. Dom's saying the stream's fine for him. Let's close a few
Dom's
bits.
going to be like, oh, spoiler alert, the stream looks like this and this and this. I'll be like, damn it, Dom.
Let's refresh.
Oh, I've said you haven't seen my because I've got the 2D pack now. You haven't seen my livery yet, have you?
We're all screwed. Let's have a look. League standings.
I was originally going to go with like dark blue, red and white.
I do like that. It reminds you of a Twister livery. I do like that.
I thought I'd go something a bit more striking, so I went for black with some nice sky blue and a bit of silver, and it worked. That's fine. Refresh. Qualifying results still aren't in yet. We've still got just under 6 minutes to go. So
Yeah, the black squares on that is when I have it split up. So you may see some black squares coming up and maybe glitching, but that's why I've got it up.
Oh, come on, live stream.
Oh, yeah, you've actually put a library on the Facebook IGP page. Oh, okay, I may have to have a look at that. Like IGP now have actually got results are in. IGP have actually got a library competition, so the best one would get I think. Oh no, I think that was that Scott. Oh wow.
Oh, I'm happy with that. To be having the worst parts possible ever, possibly ever, like worse than last season. Oh, I'm feeling good.
Oh dear.
Kind of.
Well, I'm in 12th, so that means I'm going to probably be finishing...
Have you seen
Oh,
how
wow.
the first 3 rows are?
Wow.
Less than a tenth of a second. The top 5 separated by less than half a tenth.
No, top
Fourth
6.
and fifth.
Top 6. A tenth of a second.
It's going to get to the
Yeah,
stage where the
yeah,
entire
yeah,
50
but the top-
are 2/10.
Yeah. But the top 5 are separated by less than half a tenth.
Yeah.
4th and 5th, 1,000th of a second.
Alright.
Tavares and Evans.
Right then. Liam, can you take us through qualifying, please?
I would love to, actually, because I didn't do horrendously badly, just mildly. So, Scott on pole position, so he's carrying on his good form, so looking to take... Are we watching out for CCH this week? Because they did very well last season. We knew they're risky with their strategies, and Han's always a little dangerous Austrian. We've got Yoshi and P3, the unfair experience team, who are looking rather fair and very
who are they?
experienced. In the
Who are they?
By the grid.
Who are they? Yuri!
It's just one. Oh. We've got comedian Lee Evans, who's not actually, it's Lewis Evans, but we'll call him Lee Evans. You've got Rosberg again in P6, Boris Johnson for CCH. We've got Zimmerman for Yoshi, Razor Falcon in P9 with Supernova in 10th, Falcon 11th, ooh, me and Tom, the battle continues, 12th and 13th. Perhaps 14th, Boris for King. That's a race, that's won the competition already. There is no other competitor. Look at that. We've got Igbelly 16th, Aimlo rounding out row 9 of the grid, Frostbite Engineering. If that's a Battlefield fanboy name, that may be a close second. 20th is... Again, look, Tom just in front of me. 20th and 21st. We've got Mansell with Supernova, then Active Creativity. You what, sorry?
It is Perez. I thought you were joking. It is actually Perez you got.
Yeah, it's a Mexican magician. He's back. I've got a thing from it. Not like that kind of thing, but
Sorry, carry on.
We've swiftly forward. So we've got Frostbite Engineering 24th with an active 25th, Paps in 26th, Eggbelly 27th, Boris for King in 28th place with Jurassic Johnson, ASX 30th and 31st, and Liam Lewis, Larry London. Oh, actually, it's Liam! He's changed it to Liam! In 32nd. Oh, wow! I feel honoured. He's last place. He's carrying on my tradition. This is brilliant. I applaud you.
I would say now, I'm not predicting anything. Whatever happens today happens.
18th and 18th.
I'm not predicting anything. I'm just going to go out there and run my race, and whatever happens, happens. But interesting enough, tyre-wise, top 23 all on soft compound tyres, the rest all running on hards.
What was the gap between the top 23 cars?
Gap between the top 23 cars is 1.149 seconds.
Oh my god, it's going to be a flipping...
it's
going to be a trilly train, this race.
In fact, looking at it, to be exact, the top 20 was covered by less than a second.
Oh my god.
Why does this keep happening? Every time I make progress, it gets floored by everyone else's. It's like I make a baby step forward, and I still end up in the exact same spot as before.
Harrison, when will someone name a driver after me? The time will come, Dre, your time will come.
When you enter the iGP Hall of Fame for being horrendously bad, then your time will come.
Ooh, low blow from Jenkins there. Ref takes a point away.
Oh.
Oh, man. This is going to be an interesting race.
I'm not feeling confident. I'm really not.
Don puts in the chat, says Trilly Train. Tom, that would mean that Scott is bad and will hold us up.
I thought... Yeah, okay. I laugh if you hold up the lead. I laugh if you just hold up the whole pack here, Scott. It's just a huge big train like we're seeing now.
I'm making no predictions. I'm not going to say anything to happen or not. All I'll say is I'm just going to run the race. Let my guys run the race. I'm in live control this time, and just what will be. And if we win, I'll probably go nuts. And if I don't, then it's still 15 more races. And we've got a good car.
And if you do go nuts, it will be shared on YouTube.
Yes, it. I've already even planned, like basically saying, you know, I've already got one of the mad Team Radius celebrations planned, effectively to say on the tweeters and basically saying this is actually me right now, and you'll see which one I mean. But that's if this happens today. I'm not going to say it's a case of when I'll win, but of course today it's a case of if, because it's incredibly close at the front.
That will be interesting.
Nothing is for certain.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Especially in iGP. Oh,
We've got
we're about to
reds.
get Jenkins. Would you like to take us on starters orders, please?
I will if I can predict when the engines are going to go.
There's going now, mate.
Here we go. Well, the tensions are rising now. I can almost feel the inevitability of a poor finish as we get ready to go racing in Malaysia. The Mexican Magician's off, here we go. And we're all into turn one, and I think still Scott's going to lead it. He's got a little bit of a gap there. I think he's really going to get swamped into turn one as we all stream our way down. I'm up to still 13th, I'll take that. And I'm going to go down the field now, slowly but surely. But still, Scott leads out of turn one, so he's put out quite a bit of a gap. Oh,
Wow.
Jesus Christ, Scott, you're on steroids.
He's using crack coke.
Oh, Michael.
He's using crack coke.
That explains it. I should never have said that
Jans-
sponsor ever.
Jan's down to P7, but we'll gloss over that.
Gloss over it, yeah. Nothing to see here. Oh.
No, that's fine. I think he's the one that's going to take the background seat today, if anything. So, and I'm taking.
Oh, man, look at the trains already.
Don puts in the chat. Scott rocket fuel illegal. Well, you can read
Yeah,
that.
you can tell that.
It's a profanity beginning with B. That's all I'll say.
Oh, the tyres are falling off so quickly. Stop. How's Scott on 35.9?
Tyres
Oh,
stop.
Hun's catching though. Look at Hun, 32.8.
Oh, my second
I'm sorry
sector.
that people are pushing it. It's about 10% a lap.
Yeah, something
My,
like that.
my second sector for Michael sucked. It was a 33.4. Obviously, those guys obviously pushing harder, but anything they can do, I can do as well.
Right, over the first lap we go. We've still got Scott leading the way here for Rosberg. Then it's Hahn, then Tavares, and Ilk, and then Evans, Zimmerman, Johnson, Peterson, Rosberg, and Mauricio. There for your top 10. So CCH is really going well considering he moved up to this league as Rosberg does a 38.59 fastest lap of the race at the moment, and it's sending his gap quite a second already, and it looks like he's going a lot faster already.
I'm saying nothing. I just want to run this race, and whatever happens, I said, whatever happens, happens. That's all I'm going to say.
30.9 compared to 31 flats, a gap of 1.5 seconds already, as we've got a few little trains going on in the midst right here. Hakim at the end of one, and Palmer just took over Hill. Come on, Chloe. CCH is run by Harrison. Not Dre Harrison, not Ryan Harrison. There is another Harrison. Harrison per league. Right then, how you doing, Liam?
It's alright.
Are you just ahead of? Oh, you're bloody just ahead of me.
That's alright. That's what I like to say. Now, where's Perez? Because I started behind you on each row of the grid.
Perez
so where
is
is
22nd.
Hakim? Or the other one?
Chloe's in 18th.
It's Palmer. Damn it! That's okay. Beat him on losing to the other one. It's alright. I'll take one. My IGP just... Whoa, that was weird. There were cars flying through the grass on a train, then they stopped, then they're back on track again, and I don't know that at all. How Hakim's right behind me.
Wow, Yoshi's coming back into contention now. Fastest lap, 32.6, 2 attempts faster than Scott there. The gap now is 1.1 as DRS is now active for the next race, and I see there's going to be a few little DRS trains going to come into play here.
Oh, God. My first win comes through Jezza. I've again got a horrible feeling that it's not going to be today. I'm in a good position, but
You've still got quite a big lead. I mean, if you don't get first, you've still got a good, considerable lead back to second place.
2 attempts faster at the moment there.
I don't know what the hell Jan's doing. He's caught back in traffic, but never mind.
Hakim's just still behind Garcia.
I'm just hoping that Ilyukin's burnt his tyres up to the point where, and I've looked after mine a little bit, to the point where it's okay. But to be fair, Becker's actually looked after his tyres pretty well, so...
Another 2 attempts on that first sector. Hunt's starting to come back into it now, 32.7, so he's still falling off the pace a bit, but he's still up there. But the gap is now 1.5 seconds again. So where we'll see as Jenkins overtakes Johnson there for 31st position.
I'm scared.
Coming on to that.
Jenkins is doing alright though.
All
On hard
DRS.
tyres. I'm worried now if we've all made the wrong call.
7.
Here it comes.
DRS.
Blah, 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 blah.
DRS party!
Blah, 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 blah,
And that's
blah,
going to
blah,
be
blah.
on
the size of
YouTube.
I'm worried. It's hard tyres. I'm not that far off at all. Taking it there, Frostbite Engineering, 29.9 final sector. Scott did a 29.5 in the lead of the race. Hard tyres are coming into their own.
And it's still quite a big pack. It's still quite close from 4th downwards. It's still really close from, 4th down to 24th. 20 cars involved there. As Becker does a 30.8. But his first set of the race.
I love how we're just silent with tension. No. It's exactly like we had yesterday. Look, we had first, second, and third breaking away, and then a huge pack of cars from like 4th onwards. Meanwhile, Dom says he's liking this. I don't like where that's going.
I'm not liking this. 18th and 15th, not too bad. I just want to get as high up as I can. Yoshi's in. Zimman's in. Both of Yoshi's are coming into the pits. And you've also got Pups also in. Both of my drivers are also in. Going to be interesting. Loads of movement going on.
I like to be 11. I know it's because of pit stops, but I feel quietly kind of confident. And I think, no, I've left that too late, maybe. My tyres are going too much. I thought I was saving my tyres, and now they're redder than everyone else's.
Dom's faster than top 4 apparently, so he's moving. Oh, look at Garcia, 30.5, but I think he's using curves, ain't he? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I didn't use. Oh,
But got
beaten.
beaten there by Frostbite at 30.2.
Frostbite looked good all weekend, seriously.
I haven't I don't think I'm way over fuel. I've still got 10 laps to go, and it's 3.8. I'm only over fuel by 2 litres.
I think I may have overestimated how much wear these tyres are going to have.
Dre, you'll wait and see.
What do you say?
No, I don't. Oh God.
You got to really. Perez going quick, 31.6.
18 litres got me to...
Johnson 30 flat there for transfer mice, and here comes Scott coming into the pits.
Right, come on, boys. Good stop.
Han carries on. Han carries on. Both of Falcon Racing. Well, not Falcon Racing. Razor Falcon Racing coming in the pits. You also got Sycam coming in. Boys for Kim. Warp Motorsport.
Come on.
I'm going to say that's enough fuel.
Slick stop, boys. Come on, slick stop. Come on.
As Kerrs are charged now, so this is going to be interesting. Here comes Rosberg coming out the pits. Oh my god, oh come on. Man, I've lost loads of time.
I have as well, it says not gone well. I've got 48 litres in, is that enough?
Oh, that's way too much.
Do you know what? I'm so nervous now. Because we made our pit stop, it's all down to just running this last stint.
Yep.
Does fuel make a big difference?
Yes.
Tits.
This is that unfair experience team is in the lead of the race. Change your name, please. CCH is second.
Oh, I don't know, because I thought, well, 28 got me to about... Oh, no, it would have been about lap 10. Yeah, oh god, I've gone way too much. But at least I went for the classic Jenkins.
Dre, do you think that's worked?
I think it's worked quite well. But you've got to push the hell and use a bit of curves if you've got some. Because
that's it. I am. All right, I'll announce it. I've got them both on push setting 5. I want these tyres to heat up as quickly as possible.
People carrying on with their soft tyres. Looks like they're going to go with soft. I'm still at the back. How am I still at the back?
I'm in front of you both! With my 94 litres of fuel.
Chance Mice is in.
Well, that's about half a second to everyone else. Damn it.
Go have DRS.
Oh shoot, Ilyukin's flying. Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Michael's leapfrogged Ilyukin.
Has he? He has.
He got in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that was no. That's both of them, isn't it? Because Jan's in there as well.
Where's Jan? Jan.
Oh no, that's fine.
That's 20th. You're currently net third at the moment. Right then, next up, Liams Perez.
No.
Yes.
Not today.
Although I don't like the fact that Ilyukin's 1.7 behind.
Anderson's going quick, 29.7 in the first sector. We're about to go halfway distance as well. Right, here he comes. PSF1 Youth is in the pits. I'm not saying their full name. You've also got Supernova in the pits. You've got them Aim Low in the pits. You've also got Egg Belly in the pits, and the other Aim Low. The other Supernova is also in the pits with Ets in the pits. I am getting nowhere.
Cheers for the heads up, Dre. You're just saying, look out for when Tavares pits. Come on, let's get ourselves another place. Come on. Michael, come on. P6.
Where are you? Are you seeing? Oh, you're still out. Okay. I've lost so much time.
We've both said exactly the same thing. I think just the fact I've overfueled. I'm about a second and a half off where I should be. And everyone else is pitting, and right, I'm going to have to push, I think.
Yes, faster than the Yukin this time around.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. But the gap's 17 seconds. I'm not sure if that's enough. To be fair, CCH has done a damn good job looking after these tyres. He must be on like push setting 1 or something, because he's doing a damn good job of that.
Let's go, Chloe. Let's just go. We need to get out there. We can afford to use a bit more curves. Everyone else has got half a bar left.
Oh, CCH in. Come on. Come on.
Let's go, Hakim. Let's try and push it a bit more.
If I can just keep Ilyukin at bay, and I can just keep him with outside DRS range.
We've also got Frostbite in the pits also, as Inactive comes across the line on his hard tyres. Didn't do a personal best as you come along with DRS. You got Yossi using curves right now. And where's your teammate? Where is your teammate? Down in 15th, going up to 14th, but still a few more guys still need to pit.
I've literally lost about 10 positions.
Well, hello. Ilyukin might cause... Tavares might cause some headaches here, because he's right in the back of Ilyukin.
Oh, is that PSF1? Yeah, using curves as well. Just taking over him. 30.2 on soft tyres.
Oh, God. Oh, no. I knew this wasn't... no, I think Tavares is too fast. I don't think I've got this.
He's still got a bit of curves, haven't you? Yeah, but he's got a little bit more.
I have, but still.
You never know. We've still got about 6 laps left. Don't worry, Scott. It could go worse. You could be like about 13th and 15th, and now you're like 26th and 27th. You know, could be worse.
Yeah. Just that I'm annoyed because I'm not keeping up with Palmer. And Palmer's doing really well at the moment.
I'm doing a 31.5. I'm faster than some guys ahead, so okay, not too bad.
Tavares, to be fair, I was faster than him in Sector 2 by 2/10.
33 flat, 32.9, going faster than the guys ahead. I'm happy with that. Oh, a few more people in the pits. You've got Taylor in the pits and also Native in the pits. Palmer doing the fastest lap.
Just you two behind. Just scrap amongst yourselves, please.
Palmer's done the fastest lap.
Just do that.
31.52 on hard tyres.
Ilyukin's got hardly any curves left. I think Tavares got just about a bit more than me. Oh no, they're closing in. No. Oh, he's done a 30.3. This is not good. This is not good.
Right, let's go for Liam here.
No.
Yes.
I think we've lost so many positions, Tom. What's happened?
I don't know. I really do not know.
I mean, it's now. We know we've got nowhere near points. It's interesting to see as well how far Dom's back.
Where is he?
After being
Is he outside the
14th and
points?
15th at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry. No, I'm joking.
Right, okay, man. We need Dre in here to do commentary. Leads in the pits.
See, now he's going to do it. He's going to have DRS now. He'll have DRS. And all I can do is defend with curves.
He hasn't got a lot of curves, though.
Yeah, but he's still got DRS.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm not liking where this is going.
You're telling me. Down and flipping outside the top 20 right now. Come on. Let's go, guys. Let's try and take over Liam.
No, Tom, stop.
What? Go? Okay.
No, stop.
Go? Okay.
No, not happening. Oh, actually, I tell a lie. We may have accidentally spurred Dom on a bit. He's up to P11.
Hey! Now to catch him again.
I don't like the whole the grasser gang back there. It's not too good.
Are you using curves, are you, Liam?
No. No.
I got more on hacking though, so you know.
Right, we've matched each other in sector 2, but still.
Oh, Liam, you sport.
No, I think Yuri's going to get this. He will.
You've been sport, Liam. Stop.
I need to get good position. Well, where's my objective? Let's have a look. 22nd, and for Perez to finish. Well, we've made progress. I'm 23rd! Oh, come on. Hamilton, come back.
Do that, we'll have DRS.
No.
Oh, God.
Yes, come back.
No, Yuri, don't do it.
I got more curves.
Yuri, don't do this. Don't do it, Yuri.
No, DRS, damn it.
Yuri, don't do it.
Come back here.
I need to... No. Go on, Perez, move yourself forward.
Man, oh man. How many more laps we got? We've got 3 laps left?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 laps left. And it's just a battle between me and Liam.
That's it. I've exhausted it. I'm all out of curves.
It's been a long time since we've had this battle, Tom.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, well, you've been up there scoring points and winning races. I've been down here struggling.
Well, scoring points? I wouldn't necessarily call myself scoring points.
Well, you never know. You were better than me last season.
Last season, yes. This season, no. That's it.
Battle to avoid relegation between me and Tom. Come on,
yeah.
We're going to get relegated from our own leagues, and we're going to be right down in the bottom one.
I'm telling you, Yuri's got this. Yuri's gonna get me.
Yuri will probably have it. Alright, just stay behind Liam, man.
Yuri's gonna get me. Yuri is gonna get me with the RS. Here it comes. Anchors. And there he goes.
There you go. 2 laps remaining. Yuri takes the lead of the Grand Prix away from Scott, but still doing decent in 2nd place.
Yeah, but just to know that I've led for that, effectively been net leader for that long, and to effectively it's probably going to get taken away in a minute.
Come on. We need to get Liam here, guys. Come on. Go, 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 go.
No! No, stop!
Is it 31-1? No.
Oh, I've got nothing to fight. I've got nothing to fight with.
Right, I've got Rodriguez here. Okay. Why not join Liam? Well, you never know. Right, I'm in the clear here. I'm just going to push these final 2 laps.
Provided I can stay with him, I'll get DR, even if I can't pass him this time. Oh, I don't know. No, I think he's getting too much better traction out of the corners. This is